Hey everybody, this is the Like an Adult podcast featuring your boy Vishal Kal. If you like this podcast, rate and review us 5 stars, 6 stars, 12 stars, wherever your podcast can be found. Apple Podcast, Overcast, Stitcher, YouTube. Tell your neighbor.
Like an Adult, the podcast, it's me and Mike and me talking about being adults.
I'd have to be on some drugs.
It
Sounds like they probably were, yeah.
Which is probably, the only way to do it, but depends on the drug.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't smoke weed and go to an orgy.
Just high on edibles. I don't know where she is.
I'm so self-conscious. My fupa is just a mess right now.
Just overthinking about your foop.
Yeah. You gotta get on the mic.
Oh, I gotta get on the mic?
This is how we do this, dude.
Okay, I'm right.
Yeah.
Is this working?
That's working perfectly.
We're rolling.
I'm learning
now.
so much right now.
I know, right?
Can I just say one thing? I don't think any drug besides alcohol can contribute to my fucking prowess in any way. Now that I go through the list, I don't think any of them.
No, you drink
Not
so
Molly?
fucking...
Yeah.
You drink
Not
a
Molly?
You drink a fifth.
I've never fucked on Molly. I heard that ruins fucking forever.
I wouldn't say that. It enhances fucking forever because you're like, oh, this is like when I'm on Molly.
You're just chasing that dragon.
Yeah.
That
But
sweet,
it'll never
sweet...
be as good.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I don't know. People who say anything good sex ruins sex for them, it's you just need to fucking
Have better sex.
You need
boy.
to have better sex and not try to recreate the same thing.
That's true.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, get some swings into mix, maybe some leathers. I don't know, have a good time here.
It sounds
Swings are interesting to me because I don't see how you could fuck on a swing.
There's a whole, they figured out a way.
Do you have to move with the swing? Is it kind of a push and then you kind of...
And it doesn't
insert
sound
back
like
onto
it's what I'm looking for. I like the stability of a bed or a solid.
Okay.
If I'm ever on a couch, it's kind of wobbly.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Where'd you get this, IKEA?
What, you lose one of the knobs on the bottom?
I only fuck on Restoration Hardware couches. It's a rule I have.
I'm not fucking unless there's fucking coasters underneath these pegs on this hardwood floor. All right, I want to be scratching up your linoleum.
Stable as an expensive pool table, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Vishal?
What up, boys?
Hell yeah.
Like an Adult
Like an adult, buddy.
podcast.
Welcome.
Do you
Thank
feel
you
like
for
an
having
adult? We try to ask that once a week.
Yeah. How many times do you do this podcast?
Once a week, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of times.
Typically. It's too many.
Yeah, really.
Too many times.
Yeah.
We've been asked to stop many times.
Sounds like you have a bad premise.
You have no idea. So you have a pretty nice fucking place. You're in a town. And
I do have 2 roommates, though. That's what you can't see, but they're not here right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
better. I have 2 roommates. They're my parents.
Oh.
Nice people.
Yeah,
Best roommates. They cover all the rent.
All of it. It's the best.
Do you pay rent, Mike?
I do not.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's the way to go,
It's
dude.
my good smile.
Yeah. They cover rent and a half.
Yeah. I just go and I smile at them. They're like, yeah.
They're like, I'm cashing that in. Cashing those teeth in.
Fuck yeah. How long you been here?
I've been in this place since May, but I've been in San Francisco since I graduated college, basically. I was at home for a year.
yeah.
Like you, I was living with 2 very cool roommates and one not very cool roommate. That was my sister. She's young.
What
My
a bitch.
roommate's
Yeah.
bugging me.
Y'all must send this podcast to her.
What do you want? Affection? Get out of here.
You're not cool with your sister right now?
No, we're totally cool.
Yeah.
She's 16, so she's
Oh,
not.
God, the
she's
worst.
as cool as she can be with anyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is she on her phone all the time?
Oh, for sure. She's in her room all the time at home too. Do you guys have siblings?
I have
Yeah.
2 little brothers, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we're
21 right now.
21 and
They're both 21. They're
They're both
twins.
21?
Yeah, they're twins.
whoa.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
annoying? Do you feel left out?
It's cool. I think it's cool to have. I've always thought it was cool to have twin brothers. It's kind of a thing that I kind of wish I had a twin, but at the same time, they'd take away my shine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't need that. I
You're
don't
a
need that.
shining boy. You need to be
I'm
sober.
shining enough for 2 over here.
You know what I always think about? The Julian and Raul Castro.
No.
Okay, you know Julian Castro, the dude running for president.
Yes.
Yeah, and he has a twin, right? Who's
No
his campaign
shit.
manager.
Oh,
They were
that's
both in office. I just want to know how they pick which one is gonna run, and do you feel like the other one is
You would
Pissed
know
off.
if you're the twins. It's like, which one? Of course, it's gonna be me.
You
Like
think so?
you'd be like, yeah. Like between the twins, like they're like my little brothers. They're the same in a lot of ways, but they're also very distinctly different in a lot of
Yeah.
ways, and they kind of have to be.
They've
And one's
already,
better.
they've
And
already
one's
settled.
definitely better.
They've already settled like the dominance thing. There's already an alpha from like 3 years old.
Yeah.
No, from the womb, there's an
Yeah.
alpha.
Womb.
7
One was
seconds
just
old.
pushing one over a little bit. One's in the corner, like, hey, can I get some room over here?
My
He's
boy,
trying to eat the other one. But he's not.
my boy Charlie Feldman, he did the ultimate alpha move in the womb to his twin. He just absorbed it. He just
Yeah.
took all of it.
Does he have like a face in his nipple now or something?
I've never seen him with his shirt off, but possibly.
That's always the cool. I've always thought that'd be the coolest thing. Instead of
Yeah.
having a twin, having like a brother who never made it, but have a face on like my ribs.
Just a little whispering
Have him
man.
talk like
That is
like
disgusting.
Sorcerer Stone style, you know,
Some, like, Voldemort shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
Voldemort shit. You know, like I've been cursed with this being that's in me.
Do you like put that on like your dating websites though? Or do you just
Do you tell other people about that guy?
It'd be fucked up to not tell people,
Yeah.
to have it be a surprise. Like, what's that? Oh, it's my brother.
Yeah. I want you to kiss me on the lips.
He's very rude sometimes. He's not a happy camper.
Don't look him in the eyes. He gets angry.
He's very darty, as they
Now
say.
give him a kiss.
It's only right.
A kiss for me, a kiss for him.
Think about it. He doesn't have much, you know. He likes Jamba Juice.
He
He
loves
loves
the
smoothies.
the orange razzmatazz.
He can't talk, but he has preferences.
He loves the boost, man. He loves to get like a protein boost.
He's also a huge racist, but we're getting
We'll
past
talk
it.
about that. Yeah.
So if I go certain places, I got to stuff like socks in his mouth because he'll go off. He loves right-wing radio.
Big Rush Limbaugh kind of guy. Big Rush Limbaugh. Where do you go to college?
I went to college in the Bay, dude. I went to Berkeley.
Berkeley,
Ooh,
nice.
baby, the
Wait, you didn't
Bears.
answer that question. Do you have siblings?
Oh yeah, I have an older sister.
Yeah.
Not too. Like I think she's 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
A nice lady.
Nice lady.
A
Okay.
Marine.
How old are you guys? I don't even know. Dude, you could be like 40, you could be 20 for all.
I'm 47.
Oh, you're 47?
I'm
That
47.
totally
Yeah,
makes sense
yeah,
with my mental
yeah.
model.
Yeah. I sound like I'm 47. I look
Yeah.
like I'm 47.
His insides look like they're 47.
Yeah, I'm just adopting the 47-year-old lifestyle.
Yeah. Good to know. Good to
Yeah.
know.
I'm 42.
Actually, I know you. How old you are, actually.
Do you?
I think so.
How old?
27.
Nope.
28.
Oh, man.
Ooh, you went up.
I'm 24, bro.
You're 24?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I know how old Kayla is then. She's 27.
We're not together anymore. I wanted to tell you off
What?
mic. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I wanted to tell you off mic
Whoa.
because we had a conversation
Yeah.
at where we met about kind of in depth about the relationship and about all that stuff. And I
Yeah.
told you how I was in a really good place with everything about
Yeah,
that.
that was like a month ago.
Straight up lying to you, bro.
Whoa,
Nothing
you lied
was
to me?
good. Nothing was good. And,
lied to me.
Well, I was. You know what I was doing? I was
gassing yourself up?
I was gassing myself up by
For
talking
me?
because you seemed very excited about our relate. And you were like that's so cool, you guys. And you're like, you know what, dude, it is cool, and everything's going fine, and everything's going perfect, dude, and everything's fine.
Nothing is wrong at all.
She didn't threaten to get out of the car on the way here or anything.
Hashtag relationship goals.
Goals,
Right?
baby. Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad you let me live in that lie for a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad you let me live in that life for a little bit, dude. You bought me some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not happening anymore. And we're both moving on to good things, you know, and we're co-parenting and it's going good, you know.
Yeah.
Keeping it nice and fucking respectful.
I just think it's funny that you like lie off mic, but like when you're on the mic, you're like everything truthful, everything's shit.
She is a devil woman.
I never said that, Mike. I didn't say that, Mike.
I'm just saying what you might say in your voice.
Right.
Okay, something I
And that's what
could
you
say.
sound like.
Okay, yeah.
That's all
Voice of
that
a
is.
47-year-old.
The words of wisdom from a 47-year-old Mike Nordstrom.
I see people, I see situations, and I...
How old do you think Mike Nordstrom really is?
I think you're Jesus. Oh my God, is this okay?
Oh,
okay.
it's good.
It's
Beat
good.
It, yeah, slap it around a little bit.
All right.
Teach it who's
Show this
boss,
boss,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Be
think
the
you're.
Charlie Feldman of the twin.
I think you're 29.
29? Good guess. 40... No, 22? 22.
22.
You're 22?
22, dude.
No way.
No way.
No fucking way.
I'm just
I
like-
thought you
He's
were way
a
older.
little baby boy over
No.
here.
I'm a
way.
little baby boy with a little baby face doing baby things.
Wow.
I had to take a moment to process it.
Process it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I shaved, I
I would
see
see
it.
it. I would
You
see it.
easily could be 21, 22.
You think so?
Right? But I know you're probably,
You
since
could-
your guesses, I bet you're, okay, so you live in here after college.
Yeah.
I bet you're 29, 30.
I'm 25.
You're 25?
I just turned 25, actually.
Okay, yeah.
I was going to say like a 16-year-old who dresses like he's 32.
Ah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I have the body of a 16-year-old, too.
Nice
Which is
and-
terrible because I have a body of a
spry.
48-year-old
Yeah.
man.
How do we switch?
Oh, please, dude.
Oh, are
Yeah.
we gonna Freaky Friday right now? I'm so down. Get some fortune cookies up in here, dude.
Yeah,
Let's cause an
yeah.
earthquake. It is San Francisco. It's gonna happen.
Is that how that movie started?
fortune cookies and an earthquake? And
Oh, that was that Lil Dicky music video.
no, that was way after Freaky Friday.
Yeah, but also the movie was Fortune Cookies, too?
yeah.
It's
Yo.
based, it's based on the movie, which is based on the movie, which is based on a true story.
Right.
The lady from the Activia commercials actually switched bodies with whatever her name is.
Which is
Emma Roberts, probably.
No, not Emma Roberts. Who was that? Fucking I don't know. I just know I like the movie for
Lindsay
sure.
Child
Lohan.
actress who's on drugs right
Lindsay
now.
Lohan.
It was
yeah,
Lindsay
that's
Lohan?
right. Yeah.
Yo, Lindsay Lohan, hot or not?
now or then?
Now.
Yes.
Very hot.
She's hotter now than she was then. I
Oh,
think.
for sure.
I feel like she's found herself.
Are you not watching
Yeah.
the Lindsay Lohan show
No, I'm
on
not.
There's a
MTV?
show?
Oh yeah, she has a show.
Currently, she has a show.
Yeah, it's like Miami something, like Lindsay Lohan, Miami.
Lindsay Lohan takes Miami.
And it's like Survivor, but in Miami.
And it's just her. It's like, can
Is
she
she like
survive in
surviving?
Miami?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
funny.
her-
That's funny. Like like Man vs. Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just waking up off a fucking coke binge. Some dingy hotel somewhere.
No, she definitely seemed like pretty trashy before,
Yeah.
but now she seems like
Trashy in a
now
good
she
way.
seems kind of classy. Now she seems like she's kind of like classed it up a little bit.
I heard she like lost a finger.
What?
Sometimes it's all it takes.
You heard Lindsay Lohan's missing a digit? How'd she lose a finger?
Dude, I think it was in like a boating accident.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! How drunk or high was she to lose a finger in a boating
know,
accident?
but,
I
like-
mean, more than
right?
usual, or just like
I mean,
But
just
a
a
Lindsay
regular
Lohan.
amount,
A
probably.
boating accident also seems like a very made up excuse for losing a finger.
It
Yeah,
could have happened in like
it just
a,
happened, but she was on a boat. It was like, oh
Yeah.
man,
could have been like a real drug deal gone wrong,
The
or like a
Yak-
cockfighting ring.
The Yakuza could have been involved, for sure.
The Yakuza, is that Russian?
No, Yakuza is, I want to say,
Japanese.
Japanese.
Japanese,
well,
Yeah.
like part of the initiation is you got to cut off hella digits.
Yeah.
Well, she's in, baby.
Yeah.
It's either
Where is that finger? Now, who's got Lindsay Lohan's finger? That's what you got to look for is on eBay. Who's selling Lindsay Lohan's finger? That's who did it.
It's definitely the crime boss. Dude, the crime jefe.
Yeah.
You ever get in sort of you ever do any sorts of crime, bro?
Dude, I have been to jail.
You been
Have
to
guys
jail?
Been to jail?
I've been to jail once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you go to jail for?
Well, it was for a drunk tank situation.
It's similar for
Yeah,
me.
okay.
Yeah.
What did you do in a drunk tank?
What did I do in the drunk tank? Or you want to know the story before that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to hear the build-up story.
Okay, so you guys know SantaCon?
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is
Santa-
starting,
You are.
this
This
is
is how it
starting off
starts.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, so SantaCon.
Were you in jail in a Santa hat? I want to picture. I just want to. That should be
No,
your
it was
album
worse,
cover.
dude. I
yeah.
didn't have the Santa hat. This
Just
is-
the jacket, just
no,
the pants.
way worse.
Oh.
So I did SantaCon. I did that whole thing. I blacked out. Mm-hmm.
Classic Santa
I cheated on my
move.
girlfriend at the time.
Classic Santa, dude.
SantaCon. She doesn't even
Sorry,
know this.
Mrs. Claus, about coming home tonight.
Yeah, you've been a naughty boy, and I'm giving gifts.
It was with an elf.
Nice. Well, you're not supposed to fuck people in the workplace, but every once in a
Yeah,
while, yeah.
Yeah, this is before Me Too and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Santa was for sure abusing elves. He probably still is, dude. There's
Yeah.
no Me Too on the North Pole.
No way.
It hasn't reached
got
there yet.
Nah, don't ask, don't tell.
Time's not up for Santa.
Yeah. So SantaCon did that, and then I blacked out, and then I sobered up because I needed to go to a party like an hour away.
I have to go to this
I
party.
had to go.
It's my
Didn't
grandma's
party
birthday.
enough.
It's my grandma's birthday. I need to be there.
It was a work party actually. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
way
you
worse.
blacked out like in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
blacked out multiple times in this day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you ever had that
I've been
happen?
there.
Yeah,
Like in
okay.
Vegas, that happened to me.
Yeah. Isn't that a constant thing for you?
No, I don't black out during the day. I drink at night. I generally don't like I don't like getting that drunk. I like getting drunk, but not like... I don't like when I start to... I don't like getting too drunk. It's never a good feeling.
It isn't.
Yeah.
That's
But it happens anyway.
Only
It does
reason
happen.
I do it. Only drink to black out.
So,
for sure.
So you went to a work... Oh, this is interesting. So you went to a work party.
So then I
you tried
was with
to.
my roommate the whole day, and then I coerced my roommate into coming to this work party with me an hour away. He's like, I'll go if you pay for the lift back. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I pay for the lift there. We get there. I'm
Take
doing
a lift
like
there,
good.
responsible.
Lift there very responsibly. I'm doing good most of the time. I don't black out at this party, even though I'm still riding the SantaCon high.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember is calling a Lyft to go back home. I actually don't know where my roommate is at this time, but the last thing I remember is that I blacked back in, and I'm at... This is going to sound really just bad. I'm at like some hotel in the
God.
Palo Alto area. I don't have a shirt.
Oh my god.
I don't have shoes.
Oh shit.
I don't have my cute little Santa hat. And
Worst of all, no
worst
Santa.
of all,
How do people know I'm festive?
You're Palo
Exactly.
Alto?
I'm in Palo Alto,
shit, okay.
which is like in San Francisco. If you do that in certain places, it's like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
But in Palo Alto, people are not.
It's a safe place
They're
to
not
be, though.
welcoming.
It's
Right?
kinda- it's
Like you're
mostly
not
safe.
gonna, like you probably aren't gonna
You might
get
get mugged.
mugged.
It'd be
or-
nice to have shoes, but
Yeah, it was very cold. And then these cops come. I guess because someone called the police in this motel.
There's
Like, what
a
is this fucking? What is this like fat little Indian kid doing? With
Were you fat?
shirt. I
Guess
was fat. I was very
Were you
fat.
fat
at the
back
time.
then? Okay.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot, so it was just kind of. I got the beer belly.
well, you had to train for SantaCon. You had to play
You got
the
a
part.
chubby Indian kid.
I was
out here.
prepping for 24 years for SantaCon. And so the
Was
cops
this last
come.
year?
This was 2016, so I
Okay,
was
a couple of
20,
4 years ago.
21, 22.
This is some 21-year-old shit.
Yeah,
For sure.
But the embarrassing thing is, I did the same thing basically last year. I think it ended up with me going to jail.
I did something really embarrassing this year that I don't even want to see on mic. I'll tell you off mic.
Okay,
but I
yeah, I
don't
wanna
want to
know
say it on mic.
Just teasing the people.
So that was
So they called the cops. Were you like in someone's room? Like were you?
no. I think what I vaguely remember is like I was like, oh my god, I need to get home. So I knocked on some motel doors. And I was like, you need to help me.
Wrong call, dude.
And they were like, no.
Yeah.
And then I think those people called them. And then anyway,
Shit.
I go into the back of the cop car, and the thing I remember most is like, yo, I'm in handcuffs. This is awesome. I've always wanted to be in handcuffs. Still no shirt.
You're just like, bad boys. What you gone? What you gone?
The reboot.
Fuck you, pigs! Fuck you!
Yeah, they were not happy with me. So I go to the station, and
You
then
would think they're like, hey, this is a fun night. Because
no, I've had other positive experiences with police, but not this one.
Po.
The po-po.
I've had only positive experience with police.
Yeah?
Being white treats you like that.
Yeah, really?
I think so. I think
Damn.
I think it's
Dude, I'm
definitely
mostly
it.
white, though. This is not fair.
I can see that. You're like a white Indian.
Yeah. I mean, like, the whites and the
Yeah.
Indians, we have a very long history, we go back.
Right.
Yeah.
A long ways.
Yeah. You guys took tikka masala from us.
Which is delicious.
It is.
So fucking
Yeah.
thank you.
The thing is, I'm so white I don't know what that is, but I'm sure I've had it and it's delicious.
Did a little bit of naan bread on the side. I'll fuck around with it.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, what? They just come in? Do they talk to you at all? They immediately put you in handcuffs?
They put me in handcuffs. I go to the station. I get booked. I remember there was this, like, lady who's, like, this, like, older Asian lady. And, one thing you guys got to know about me, I guess, is, like, I am hella into older chicks. And,
Are we
like,
talking MILF or talking GILF?
I'm talking, like...
Sounds like Gilf.
I'm talking,
I
like,
guess.
MILF, but, like, if this chick could have been, like, maybe 50. And I was, like,
Okay.
feeling myself right now. I was still
Hell
coming
yeah.
off the
Dude,
dude.
there's
So I
some
was like,
banging 50-year-olds
Yeah,
out there,
right.
too.
You're not
yeah.
wearing a shirt?
you're into older chicks, too.
Yeah, you can say that. I like 30-year-olds. I like
Yeah,
30-year-olds.
30-year-olds, that's my
Yeah,
thing. 28.
Yeah.
28 to 35 is like my
Right
sweet
on.
spot. What about you, Doug?
Me? I play the field I'm on.
I like
Was that
30-year-olds
an empty
because
field?
then,
Like,
Yeah.
because then I hang out with like a 22-year-old or like a 21-year-old or something, and I'm like, oh, this is a nice change of pace.
I'm
Like,
so
you're a little
mature.
younger.
it's
Yeah,
weird though,
yeah.
dog.
I like being the guy who knows stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I also like
A
with a 30-year-old
24-year-old
woman, like
who knows
I'm just
shit.
along for the ride, baby.
Yeah.
Show me
Yeah.
what your body is.
I think the past, like, couple of girlfriends always been older.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple years, like 21 to like 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were like 16.
Yeah, I was 7. I was just whipping my dick out at like fucking the babysitters. Just wild times.
Yeah.
These 25-year-old babysitters, like you see that 7-year-old dick. Right there.
That's 7-inch, 7-year-old dick.
Damn, he's packing for fucking
Your
third
dick's an
grade,
inch for
dude.
however old you are.
Yeah, look at his pubes. It's like a bonsai tree. It's beautiful.
He just learned how to tie his shoes, but he's packing. Dude.
Did you guys go to college?
I didn't.
I'm going to SRJC now.
What
It's a community college.
What is the G? Community?
That's our JC.
Oh, JC.
Dude, I'm going to SRGC, and that's the G school, dude. That's where you learn to be. That's street
Santa
smarts,
Rosa
dude.
Yeah.
Junior college,
School
right?
of hard knocks over here.
Just in the streets. Doing taxes.
Is that what they teach you?
I don't know. It's, yeah.
Okay.
What do you,
Is it a secret?
I
Like,
took,
you're actually
let's see.
majoring in broadcasting, right? That's hella cool.
Yeah.
that's how you know this shit.
It's
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last semester I took Asian philosophy. Wild class.
You got a
Do you learn
tattoo
about
about it.
Taoism?
Taoism.
Let me tell you something about the Tao Te Ching, boy.
Dude, you want to start talking about
Bow down to
fucking
down, dude.
the fucking
Yeah.
some Hinduism, some fuck. Ooh, baby.
Yo, please teach me. I know nothing about
We went pretty fucking deep.
Talk about wu-wei energy.
Woo Wei. You know about the woo?
Oh, dude. Sam Gilwhite taught me about that wu-wei energy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Is she Taoist?
Oh, for sure. Well, I don't know if she's Taoist, but she's definitely, like, she goes along that path.
I mean, I know the Wagyu.
Yeah.
Wagyu.
Yeah, Wagyu's delicious. Wagyu.
Wagyu, baby.
I got swag. I'm dripping with swag.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm like
Fuck
a 2008 Kanye song.
Yeah.
Mad clout. So you're into these grandmas, and you're at the police station.
police
Are you
station.
still pumped up? You're
Pumped
still,
up?
Are you still like, fuck yeah, I'm in handcuffs right now? This is hella cool.
Yeah, I'm so drunk that I'm like, yo, this doesn't matter at
Yeah.
all. So I'm fucking around, and I'm like trying to lower my sentence by like flirting with this Asian
Oh my
woman.
God.
And she's like laughing, she's having a good time. But she like books me. She takes my photos and stuff. They give me like this orange San Mateo County Prison t-shirt.
Wow.
I could have still had it. I don't have it. I had to like burn it.
Dude, you should have kept it.
I
That's a
should've kept
dope ass shirt to have.
I did keep, they gave me like
I would
these
totally,
little,
if they gave me a shirt in jail, dude, I would go back.
I don't have a lot of
it's like
wardrobe.
Hooters, you know? I did keep, they gave
Dude,
me
if I
these
found a
little,
jail shirt at like a Goodwill, oh my god, I'd wear the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
That's
for
tight
sure.
as fuck.
I came so close to buying a rehab graduation shirt at Goodwill.
Imagine just smoking a joint with the rehab.
But like, who's...
that's vibes for
Why
sure.
do
Yeah.
they give out rehab graduation shirts? That's not a good
Hey,
thing.
so
You
that
gotta
they
celebrate it. Yeah, you gotta
Dude, what
remember.
I'm wondering is who's selling it and did they relapse?
Probably.
Probably, right? They're like, I don't deserve this shirt anymore.
I don't know, but like, you're not gonna like wear that out.
It's a weird thing to wear out, but some people who are super into like recovery will like wear like recovery shirts. They usually have sleeve tattoos,
Oh, yeah?
and they'll be like, "Dude, I'm so sober, dude.
Yeah?
I'm so fucking sober."
You know those people?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Super
see a lot of that
intense
here.
sober dudes. Yeah,
Damn.
It just looks right through you.
like people who had real problems and never addressed what the problem was, but just stopped doing whatever they're doing and just have these problems, but they're sober and they want to tell you about it.
Yeah.
I've
just
dealt with
drinking like 3 pots of coffee a day. Just jittery. So you're flirting with this. It just get anywhere? Is she giving you
No,
anything
no.
back?
So she books me, and then I'm in this little cell, and my cellie, we like chatting it up. We become friends.
You had a cell?
I had a
didn't have
cellie,
cell.
dog. You didn't have a cellie?
I went into
I wanna
like
hear
this.
about your
I went
story
into like
in a
this
little bit.
cush room where we were watching New Girl on TV.
They have New Girl in prison?
Yeah, I
Yo,
know. I know.
I didn't know they had that
Yeah,
there.
I know. It was a.
It was
we
hard time.
We got sandwiches.
You had food?
I had food. I
What kind
remember
of food?
The only thing bad about jail seemed to be the payphone cord was so short. It seemed like they
yeah.
were trying to make you have a bad time in there.
Yeah.
And it would time out after like 10 minutes. So you're trying to call like your bail bonds or whatever, trying to get bailed out, and it would time out, and you have to call again and re-enter your whole code.
had to
I'm
get
like,
a jail
"Jail
bond?"
And then I had to be like, jail sucks, dude.
The nice thing was, though, the payphone is like right next to the toilet, so you can like, just have a nice
Yeah.
like shit and talk.
They had a private room, which was cool in this little place that I was in. And you know
Yo,
what?
you're in like an airport lounge.
So, seriously, it was like there was a red line on the ground that if you were in the room, you couldn't cross the red line, and if you did, there's a bunch of officers around. They're gonna put you down.
What's
you
the
know?
red line?
There was a red line of tape on the ground.
What's on the other end?
all the people who have been booked that night.
Oh.
And I was just with
Okay.
the other people who were booked that night. A lot of drunk drivers like me. I got caught with DUI, and
my celly was a DUI.
and I got in there at like 3 in the morning or so, and then I stayed in there until about 8. Just watching New Girl and fucking.
That's what you would have done anyway, you know.
That's what I would have done at home, you know. But I don't have cable, so this is pretty nice.
Really a step up for me.
I was surprised though. I was really surprised what jail was like. I'm like, this is kind of cush. You know what's funny is like before I got out of jail, this big black dude with dreads comes in and sits next to me, and he's like, he looks around, he sees us eating ham sandwiches, and he goes, "Damn, this is a nice jail."
What jail was it?
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa, man.
Santa Rosa
Yo,
jail.
I remember the first time I came to Santa Rosa, I was like very surprised by how nice it was. I thought it'd be Hicktown.
Yeah.
There's parts that are,
Yeah.
but it definitely is.
It
can
depends
be
on the
nice.
street.
Depends on the street you're
You
on.
can go to like some fucking bougie antique store, or a Klan rally is right next
Yeah.
door,
Yeah, Santa Rosa's got
which
it.
is a nice mix. You
Yeah,
know, you're
that's
like,
what you want, you know?
it's
The
nice to
yin
see a
and the
melting
yang.
pot.
It keeps you humble.
So then what happened when you were in jail? You were in the cell?
I was in the cell, and then I was like, I had no idea how to get out, and like,
Well, you aren't supposed to know how to get out. It's a jail.
Were you trying to jailbreak in there?
a little bit.
yeah.
But
I never thought about it. It's like, if I just made a run for it, right? How far could I
I just
go?
gotta cross this red line.
Yeah.
I wonder
There
how
are
many of
no
these.
bars in this jail.
No.
I wonder how many of these cops I can beat up.
There was a guy though when I was in there, the shitty thing, who was like in the drunk tank. Like they had a separate room for like aggressive people.
Yeah.
This guy was just throwing his body against the door, just again and again, and screaming. And
The
it was
fuck?
like, hey, I'm trying to watch New Girl. I'm trying to watch Zoe Deschanel, like to figure out who she wants to love. All right.
She's figuring a lot of stuff out, just like me.
I feel like the new girl in this jail. Which is funny because I was the new girl. That's a line I should add. Because I tell the story on stage a little bit about
a
going
great
to
line,
jail
yeah.
singing New Girl. I think saying, and I was the new girl. It's fucking hilarious.
So, do you have a nice Sally? Nice guy?
I had a nice Sally.
Do you talk about this on stage? Do you talk about
I haven't
this
talked
story?
about it on stage
It's
yet.
a hilarious story. You definitely should.
Yeah, I feel like I have just such a backlog of stupid shit I want to talk about, and then I do like my stupid jokes or whatever, and they don't work, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it work, and it takes so long. So
That's important though. You've been doing it like a year, right?
I'm
You
doing
said
a year, yeah.
Well, dude, that's the time to be doing all those stupid jokes. And
Yeah.
then when you get that fucking shit, and then you fucking can tell all the stories you want to tell in the way that you'll want to tell them.
Yeah. How long did it take you to feel like you got
I
to...
still don't feel like that.
Yeah, but like you got to a point where you felt like... You
I feel more confident and comfortable on stage now more than ever. Like I feel like my comedy's now at like, which is cool right now because I feel like I'm doing the best comedy I've ever done, which isn't always the case.
Hopefully.
Hit
Really?
that
So,
peak.
no, because I've been doing it like 6 years, and sometimes I'm doing it, and I'm like, I'm doing all right, but I'm like, I'm lacking in these areas.
You're not
You're
in the
doing
game.
worse than before. You
Yeah, but I definitely, because you have good sets and bad sets,
Yeah,
and sometimes
sure.
you'll have runs of good ones and runs of bad ones. So when you
Yeah.
have a run of bad ones, you're like, what am I doing wrong?
For sure.
What do I got to do? And so right now, I feel like not just because it's going well.
Who do
even
I need
sets-
to cut out of my life?
Exactly. Even set, and that's sometimes what you got to do.
Yeah, all right.
And sometimes the sets are fucking.
Callback.
Hey, I'm not saying that. I never said that.
Yeah,
right? I
no,
just want to
I'm
make
saying
that clear. I'm not saying that, but I am doing well. Thank you.
What about you, Mike? You've been doing it a year, 2 years?
I'm coming up on 2 years.
2 years?
Which is a while. And yeah, I think I'm doing, I go through lulls. Sometimes I'm going fucking good and then fucking bomb a couple of times. And you bring it up. I'm really getting back into writing again. I haven't fucking written new shit in a while.
What helps me is having people like Mike and Hugo and people around me who see me perform, who see me go up a lot, and they'll like let me know like, you should stop riffing so much, dude. Like you've each said something to me like maybe you should try to write some stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
And I feel it, and I definitely when I got off stage being like I could have prepared.
I told
more.
you that.
Yeah.
I told you, go up sober.
Go up sober
Yeah,
is
that's a
something.
big
Yeah.
one.
I've been doing that
That's
a lot
fucking
recently too.
huge.
That's been helping a lot too.
Yo, that night I first met you,
I was talking about that.
Yeah, well, I don't do comedy drunk, but I was fucked up that night.
You were drunk.
Bad
yeah,
sense,
yeah. I mean, you
Fucking
didn't see
shirt off, no shoes. Palo Alto.
That's just your thing. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been going up sober recently, which is good, which has helped a lot. And I think almost consistently because I drive myself everywhere, so I kind of have to be. So
Okay.
that's,
That's good.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I used to drink like maybe a little bit, like never a lot, but not even one beer before I do.
Before a show, to get hyped, I usually always want to drink. I usually always am like, man, it'd be sick to like get a little buzz on right now and just get this fucking party started. You know, get like bring that energy to the stage. And sometimes that happens, but sometimes you just get either overconfident and it doesn't come off right, or you just mix up your shit. Yeah, and that's never good.
It doesn't make me as quick.
Yeah.
I'm quicker, sober. You're able to think more on your feet. And you'll be able to adjust better with the crowd and read the room better.
Well, have you heard of cocaine? Have you guys heard of that?
It doesn't work with comedy personally. So? Yeah, and not for a lot of people.
I never done it either. Never done coke. Dude?
I've done coke, but not while doing comedy. You know, I've only done cocaine.
Yeah. No, I don't suggest doing it and going on stage. I've done it. Doesn't go well.
No?
Doesn't. I mean,
well, you know, some comics are like all about that. Like,
yeah. You'll definitely see that. Yeah. But it's definitely a certain type of comic. You know, like you definitely have to be like a fast talker. Yeah. You know.
I can only go up if I'm fucking like neck deep in some fucking heavy Oxycontins. Like I'm talking a picture first.
Just absolutely faded. I also used to like when I was starting out, like 17 to fucking 21, I was probably high every set that I did. I was probably smoking weed before every set that I did. Yeah. And I've stopped doing that so much too, and that's helped a lot.
I can't even like talk to people when I'm high.
And I would do it, and I would do it and be like, why do I do this? It makes me worse. But then before the next set, be like, you know who I am, dude.
I have a brand and I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. I was definitely like the stoner guy for a while.
You were?
Yeah. I feel like I still might be, but I definitely don't get high on and go on stage as much anymore.
Got it. But like in San Francisco, there's just so many stoner guys.
It's a played out brand. If that's all you got, then that's and I recognize that and being like, I don't want to be just the high guy. Like, haha, it's funny because I'm high. Yeah. Like that's not funny. Yeah. You don't want to do that.
So what have you learned in a year?
What have I learned in a year?
What have you learned in a year?
I don't know if you guys do this. I have this like a couple docs where I just like write down like everything that I feel like I've learned and stuff. And like,
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. To do that. And every time I feel like I get it, like 2 days later I have a bad set. I'm like, I don't know shit. So
I gotta say that's
back
that's
to
how it goes.
zero.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But every time I do think you notch up. Every time you think you get it, you do notch up. And then when you realize you don't know anything, that you're back down to zero. But then when you do notch up the next time, you know, you get more comfortable.
There's that thing, I think it's like I forget what it's called. It's like the Dunning-Kruger or something. It's like the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. But like you actually do know more than you used to, you know?
What I think is cool is listening to like professional comics who have been doing it their whole lives. Like the ones that we watch specials of, listen to them on podcasts talking about how they don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes, you know? And it's just like, it seems like it's just how it goes. You know, stand-up is a really rough, tough fucking thing to do. Yeah. And
rough tumble. Though.
Rough and tumble.
You know how many people have to fight every night?
It's the Wild West out there.
It's Lucha Libre.
Dude, have to throw the bows, arcane fucking some fools?
Yeah, so anything else? You realize you don't know anything. Anything that you've accomplished in your year that you're really proud of?
I've done...
I'll tell you something that you should be proud of. Is fucking doing the Hella Funny shows. Like, those shows are great, and you're only a year in, and you seem very comfortable on stage. I don't know if I saw your set. But you seem very comfortable as a person, and I can imagine your set is very funny. Yeah, you know. So is that a compliment?
No,
I think
I'll take anything, dude.
I think it is.
Like, it was close.
Like I could tell just by talking to you that your set is good. You know,
interesting.
I'm sure there's
Are there people that you meet where you're like, your set is trash?
Yes,
really?
Yes,
interesting.
Absolutely.
Mike, what are your thoughts?
I'm not going to name names, but
name names, boy.
Dude.
Mike Nordstrom. You've been telling my eyes. I don't have what it takes.
Like, and that's a lot of what comedy is.
You're both funny guys.
Yeah. It's a lot of comedy is being like a personal fucking cool guy, but there's a lot of comics who are good who aren't personal people too. Yeah. You can see that.
That's true. Yeah.
What have you learned just in life, dude?
In the last year?
It's just your life. Are you learning any big life lessons?
Actually, I feel like I'm
Are you
at 24. I'm growing, dude. Actually, for real, like 24. I told you I was like fat a couple years ago, and I was like a fat kid, and then I like started drinking a lot, got like hella fatter, and then I was like, and then I was in that relationship with that girl I cheated on. That was a bad relationship, so I ended that, and then I moved home. This is like, I'm connecting all like the threads.
Yes.
And so I moved home for a little bit, got my shit together, and then about like a year, 2 years ago,
dude.
I feel like I got like my whole sort of like act together. I think like in the last year.
You seem like a guy who has his act together. And then what you did is you went home and you got your shit together after fucking blacking out, fucking getting arrested, cheating on your girlfriend. You know, like
when you put it that way,
yeah, you know what I mean? Because
there's a pattern.
I've been there and I've tried to get my shit back together. Too.
You went from no shirt to a sweater real quick.
Oh yeah,
still no shirt,
not
but a
bad.
sweater still.
Was it cashmere?
Yeah, no, it's cotton.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Cotton's good for you.
I still black out frequently. But
yeah.
Dude,
I blacked out. Speaking of fucking trying to get a lift when you're blacked out, I one time got home and woke up in the morning and went to my music, and I had typed in my address on my search on my music because when I was trying to lift home, I was trying to like type in where I was going, but I was on my Apple Music.
Yeah,
I'm not an active blackout. I black out and I just wander around.
The first time I ever blacked out.
That sounds very active.
Yeah, well, not even that. Like last time I blacked out, I was locked in a bathroom for like an hour, I guess, just sleeping.
That's dangerous.
Sounds very safe.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
Two very different thoughts on that.
Yeah. No, that doesn't sound safe to me, dude. You're sleeping and you're blacked out and nobody can get to you. You can die that way, dude.
I just figure you can't cause any harm, so it's safe for other people.
Maybe. Yeah. You're not gonna hurt anyone else.
I'm a dangerous boy to myself and others.
I heard your jokes, Doc.
The only time I ever blacked out for real, I woke up with a shattered iPhone and I had no idea how the fuck it happened. And I had just gotten that iPhone 2 days before.
Oh, and that's the worst feeling.
And I woke up in the morning with wet boxer briefs on. And just and then I looked at my phone, and I don't mean cracked. This thing was shattered, like the glass was falling off, and I'm like, "What the fuck happened last night?" I tried to do the Katati crawl,
and you got hard piss. You pissed all over it,
and I pissed all over my shorts, dude. It was rough.
Do you drink to blackout, or does it just happen?
That's a good question, man.
Sounds like you drink to black out because you seem pretty excited about it.
Almost
you should be my therapist. I feel like you diagnosed me real
almost
fast.
braggadocious.
I do like the roller coaster thing of like
It's exciting to black out.
Yeah,
I get it. I don't like getting too drunk, but it is exciting.
It is. It is a little fun.
You never know where you're gonna end up.
You just like mysteries.
Yeah,
You're a Judy Blume kind of guy.
I like having a story.
I'm a Hardy Boys sort of guy.
Nancy Drew over here.
I'm my own mystery, you know.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Goosebumps when I black out.
I like to start at the end and then work my way back. I'm like Memento.
It is interesting to piece together, like when you don't black out, but you're pretty drunk, and then you like are able to piece together the night later throughout the day, and then you're like, oh, I did do that. Oh, I did see that.
It's a little fun thing.
It's a little fun. Sometimes it's shameful. Sometimes you're like, oh god, I'm an idiot.
Whose blood is on my car? What?
I got a question. What's the premise of this podcast? Have we been following?
That's a good question.
Premise?
Vishal.
I think the general premise is because it's like an adult.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like our journey.
Is that like a
adulthood.
Madonna song, like a virgin, but like an adult?
Yeah,
That's what we based it off of. We wanted to be like a virgin, but it was taken.
So it's kind of like our journey, and then we also.
And I think we've stayed on theme, absolutely, with this podcast of like young adults fucking getting their shit together, dude. Telling jail stories, fucking
kind of figuring out what they're doing in life, and where they are. I mean, we've had like real adults on, and we have a lot of in-betweeners.
Yeah. I looked through some of your guests. I saw you had like Alyssa Westerland and Kelly Evans. Yeah. Those are adults.
Kelly's an adult. Alyssa's absolutely an adult. It's been fucking real, and I think it's great because like I try to bring up every episode something about what I'm trying to do to get more of my shit together, and it actually helps me. And I think what we get from our listeners is what we give them is maybe it helps them to become more like adults. So it's not just
like feedback and stuff.
It's not just like a shit talking hey dude podcast. It's like but it is that too.
We are deep.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been talking a lot. I want to hear about the...
No, I feel like I've been talking too much.
I'm
sitting here in the middle. I feel like you're both just looking at me. And I just have the floor right now.
Who's a pretty boy?
You just look hella comfortable, dude.
I feel really comfortable. I'll be honest, dude. I feel radiant today. Yeah. I got 3 hours of sleep last night, but I feel good.
What were you doing?
I stayed up late.
Yeah,
he's a late boy.
You know me, dude.
Yeah.
Just having a time playing board games by yourself.
Yeah. Playing Sorry by myself. And I never apologize.
That's the most regretful thing. I'm sorry. So you went to college, Berkeley. What'd you go there for?
I went there for electrical engineering. Way to bring it back like an hour back.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about callbacks.
Yeah, you're keeping. You're like the adult. You're the real adult.
He's the real adult of the duo.
I run the shit. I wear a watch, no big deal.
He drove us here.
Do you do the editing?
I do the editing.
Yeah.
Editing, uploading, social media.
Yeah.
I pay for everything. I drive a lot.
Hey, we split the mics. I'm more or less along for the ride.
Yeah.
No,
there's always a type A and a type B in
listen,
podcasts.
I try to help out. I try to do what I can. I got us lunch the other day.
What'd you get?
We got that. We went to that barbecue place.
No, I paid for
Alyssa's
that.
house. Oh, you did pay for that.
Yeah, I paid for that.
What did I pay for? Mexican food like 2 months ago.
No, I paid for that.
You might have also paid for that.
I don't
know.
Oh, you gave me something, Wes.
Hey, man, I try my best. It's fucking money's tight over here.
All I want is your good attitude.
I tried to put coins in the meter today. It was jammed.
And then I pulled out my credit card.
Yeah.
Like an adult.
Like, dude.
So, electrical engineering.
And computer science. That was the main thing.
And computer science. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It was more computer science.
More than... Okay.
Yeah.
Are you working in something like that?
I am, dude.
Sick.
It's a hell job.
You making good money?
I am making...
Good enough money to live in the city.
Yeah. It's good money. I don't work, really. That's the nice part about it.
That sounds like the best.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Here's what I did yesterday.
What do you mean you don't work?
Here's my actual schedule yesterday. I know no one in my company is going to listen to this, so here's what I did.
You don't know that, dude.
We're big with a lot of CEOs.
Yeah, it's a big company. Okay, so...
What's our demographic? Our bosses. So.
Good looking. I hopped into work at like 9. I ate food. I hopped on my computer. I looked up for like an hour.
What kind of food did you eat?
I ate. I'm trying to eat healthy. You know, I'm trying to get the body tight in the new year. Yeah.
Get that fucking swimmer body.
Yeah, there you go.
Looking suave and sick.
Yeah, I'm objectifying myself to get it tight.
I'm an object.
Ate some like egg whites. Some fruit.
Just the
healthy
white.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, dog.
You're not fucking around.
I'm not fucking around. I tracked those calories. I looked up like how to be a model for an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
You could do it, dude.
You think so?
You could do it.
Is
Absolutely.
it like the poses?
No homo, dude. You could be a model, dude.
Thanks, dog.
No homo, dude. You look hella hot.
No homo, you could sell me anything.
Just say the word, dude. I will do anything.
These nuts.
I will jump off something really high for you.
That's my dream. I'm trying to be a cult leader, not just a model, a cult leader.
I will sacrifice my mind, body, and soul for you.
Dude, anyone... I don't know. I was going to say, any like cult leader has like that thing about them that like makes them cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel like cult leaders are like mostly pretty hot?
Gotta be a little bit.
They gotta be a little
You gotta
hot,
have
man.
like a symmetrical face at
Manson,
least.
he was fucking a lot.
He was fucking a lot.
They're not the most attractive. They have a lot of energy. They're able to be in front of people, talk very well, and like be very personable and gain a connection. Exactly like what we do.
Yeah, I feel like charisma is the main thing with fucking too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you have charisma, girls want to fuck.
So I'm trying to bring that kind of energy to a cult. Like, how cool would it be to start a cult?
It would be very cool.
It'd be so fucking cool.
Are we starting a cult right now, guys?
What are the rules of this cult, though? Like, what are we trying to make people do?
Do they have ground rules?
I think that's the thing about a cult is it has to have rules, or else you're just like a group of people.
I want the sex cult. That's like
a sex cult. Yeah. That's the problem with cults is they front like they're not sex cults, but they are.
They are.
If we just front ourselves, here's the thing, guys. Okay. We front ourselves like a fucking sex cult. We're like, we're all here for fucking.
Yeah.
Like, we're all gonna fuck. Like,
that's when the twist comes. You get them in for the fucking. That's when there's no fucking.
And then they show up, and you're just like, so, you want to watch me play 2K?
We're watching Fast and the Furious 5 and eating the
best
ones. Now everyone get in these robes.
But we do wear robes and smoke a lot of cigarettes as if we fuck.
Only Marlboro Lights.
Trying to watch my figure. Oh,
these Camel diets? couple of
Like
diets,
these Marlboro Zeros, baby.
0 calories.
Roll me up a CBD joint, dude. I'm trying to get lifted.
Getting
Yeah.
swifty. You smoke a lot of cigs at work? Is that like...
You don't seem like a guy who smokes cigarettes.
I
You
used
seem
to.
health
I used to in
conscious.
college,
Yeah.
and then I used to in college, and then for a couple years out, and then now it's only like.
Was it hard to quit, or do you not really get that into it?
I used to in college. I used to smoke like when I used to drink a lot of coffee and study for finals. But
That's a
then-
vibe, dude.
It's a vibe, dude.
I
I
love
felt
it.
hella
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah.
I smoked
Yeah.
in my room.
Oh,
Yeah, it was bad.
That's gross,
yes.
dude.
when we left that place. So
Smoke in your room.
yeah,
Jesus
bad.
Christ. Like, it's
I don't seem like that type of
1974.
guy at all, dude. But
No.
you know Mac DeMarco,
Oh, no.
the artist.
DJ?
No, he's like a. He says he's not a stoner, but he has like stoner vibes. But he makes like hella.
I've smoked weed in the house like plenty of times, but never I don't smoke cigs in the
Yeah.
house. That seems rough. I'm trying to quit though.
Yeah.
I smoke cigs regularly right now. I'm trying
Yeah.
to quit. That's something I'll keep
Is
the
that hard?
podcast up. Yeah, it's hard
You
for me.
smoke? Yeah, you smoke.
I dabble
I've seen
every
you
once in a
smoke,
while.
yeah.
Yeah. I smoked 2 last night.
Yeah.
I probably won't smoke today. Probably won't smoke tomorrow.
I'm like
Except every
passively
once in a
trying to
while.
quit. I'm conscious of every cigarette I smoke is what I try to do. It's like every cigarette I smoke, I think about. And it has to have
I
like.
think how
And
good
you
it
smoke, I
is.
smoke
Yeah.
with intention.
I don't like because I've smoked before and been like I just smoked like 4 cigarettes I didn't even think about. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to at least think about each
You like
one.
track it?
Yeah. I try to have and I'll try to pace it out to just one. Like I won't chain smoke anymore.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like having a good convo. Like I've been chain smoking this whole time.
So
I found the best way to like for me when I'm like quitting stuff or like controlling stuff is like tracking it, using like an app or like writing it down.
Yeah, I have an app. I have a
Yeah.
quit smoking app.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I still have it. It says I'm on day like 60 of not smoking. Yeah.
I'm a liar.
I look at it. It's like here's all the health benefits you're receiving. I'm like, oh, I am.
I saved $1 million.
Here's all the cigarettes you haven't smoked. I'm like, yeah, that looks about right.
So you got the job. Right? Did you get it right out of college?
I worked a different job.
Go back
before
to
this.
smoking in your room, studying for finals.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Okay, Mac DeMarco, very good. He was my favorite artist for a while. He has a song called "Ode to Viceroy."
What place were you in where they allowed you to smoke?
Well,
in your
here's the
room?
thing. Okay, I was part of this club in college. It sounds very nerdy. Called Berkeley Model United Nations.
Berkeley Molly United
Model
Nations.
United Nations.
Model United
yeah,
Nations.
That was the
Okay.
thing. Model United Nations, and this was my drinking club basically.
Sick.
So and the house, there was a house that would, like belonged to the club.
Like a fraternity almost?
It was almost like a little like frat house.
Like a nerdy frat.
Yeah, and it went back like 20
A frat where
years.
everyone just jerks off all the time.
Just
But, like, you had to
D&D and HD.
So it's like a bro, actually, where the hose at? Like, hose? Why we want a hose? We just watch porn and jerk off and fucking play video games.
But you had to know all the countries.
Oh, yeah.
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 But in this house, it went back like hella years, and it was like grimy, but it was like a point of honor to.
Sounds
live in
kinda
this house.
grimy.
It was hella grimy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We can smoke inside. I would expect it.
Yeah. So
Were you the only one smoking inside, or did you have buds who also did it?
I had when we had all the parties for the house and for the club in there.
I understand at parties people smoke inside.
some
That's
people
kind of
smoke
cool.
inside.
There's always moments when I'm inside. I'm like, I just want to smoke inside.
Yeah.
Usually like playing card games.
It's a
you know?
real power move.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
we
Just
joked about like going into like a Bed Bath and
Yeah.
Beyond, just lighting up a stove and just walking the aisles, just blowing it. Just like,
Yeah.
wait until somebody stops. you.
tell me about these sheets.
Sir, you can't smoke in here. What do you mean I can't smoke in here?
Yeah. So you went to what job did you have before this one?
I was also in like a tech job. I was at this like startup
Okay,
company,
couple
yeah.
of tech, just gentrifying.
Yep. I'm not
wow.
proud of it. I don't like to talk about it. You know, it's that thing of like
Tech jobs seem chill.
Yeah.
Is it a cool office? Are there like cool like blue like round ball chairs you sit on and like cool like
Bro,
Is
let me
everybody,
tell you
like,
about these
microdose
round ball
mush? You know what I
chairs.
mean?
They
Like-
come in every
they got
color.
fun rugs on the floor that
for
looks
sure.
like everything is like glass. Like
Yeah.
it looks like a college humor office. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that sort of thing.
Like
that sounds
therapy dogs just wandering around.
Dude, there's therapists
Yo,
like
like-
at on hand all the time. That
Yeah,
sounds
dude,
sick.
I go to a therapist.
Cafeteria.
at work and shit, Yeah.
I need to get a therapist.
Yo,
too.
highly
Yeah.
recommend it.
Get a tech job.
Yeah. Yo, I'll refer you guys, man. They got hella roles. What are your skills?
How long have you been seeing a
Not
therapist?
much.
You think it helps you? If you don't want to talk about it, that's all right.
No. I've been so I went to like a couple therapy sessions and like the 5 free therapy sessions you get in college, whatever. But that doesn't help. And then last year I started.
It helped me to go to 1.
Yeah, you think so?
I just want to take somebody's 1. If they're giving all college students 5, I'm like, hey man, give me 1.
You were an easy case to fix.
Yeah, I mean, I just it would be nice just to go through the motions and just like talk to somebody who's just like, and then somebody. But I don't need anybody prying into my shit though.
Yeah, I'm like
get out of my
answering questions.
shit. It's like, stop judging me.
Yeah, but you only talk about what you want to talk about in those things.
I kind of treat stand up like therapy.
That's
sometimes.
bad, dog.
It is bad. It is bad, and I've definitely made rooms uncomfortable and tanked open mics because of it. And I probably should get a therapist, but you know, yeah.
It can be good though. It's just like the process of making the shitty thing funny is bad, you know. Until you get to like
It's somewhat necessary though if you want to get real fucking comfortable and if that's where you want to go with comedy. If you want to get like real and like deep, you can do that. But if you want to just have fire fucking jokes, you could do that too.
I think you also gotta distance yourself from the situation to make it funny. You
100%.
can't really live in it.
Yeah, if you're living in it, then the audience is like, oh, you're not over this yet.
No, you are still going through this pain.
But he's fine now.
Yeah.
I'm
great,
okay.
though.
It's fine.
It's great though when you are distanced from it and you're able to make something good out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
That is hella cool.
Oh, for sure.
So job, tech job. So it's like you're eating breakfast.
What are you guys doing now? Actually, full time.
I do tree work. Mike, you still do tree work sometimes.
Tree work.
Yeah, I did tree work.
The
We
way
both
that
do tree work.
like, there's so many variants of tree work. Is that like killing trees, maintaining trees, bringing them to life?
Cutting them down, pruning them. I climb and I do groundwork. And
You know Kyle Morrissey?
Huh?
Kyle Morrissey?
No.
Yeah, he's doing tree work right now.
He's doing tree work right now? Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
A little bit of arborist.
Yeah.
Some arboring.
The profession.
Yeah.
I love
big
it, dude.
deal.
I like it. I like working outside at like different spots all the time.
Do you feel like with that kind of job, you get to think about bits?
Big
when you
time.
do it?
Big
Yeah.
time. Like I just went through a time because during the holidays I didn't work a lot.
Yeah.
And I took a lot of time off and just sort of lazed around the house and sort of. And I didn't think of a lot. I didn't come up with a lot. And then I went back to work. Like this past week was my first real week back, and just the explosion of fucking energy that I have, and like I'm so much more energetic if I get up and go to work every day.
Yeah.
If I let myself sleep in and I get up late and I just have a lazy fucking day and I get like nothing done.
Just watching New Girl all day.
yeah, just reminiscing about jail. There's no fucking
Good old days.
But when I'm getting up and I have shit to do, that's what gets me fired up and going.
Yeah.
It's like getting up this morning, dude. I was jazzed, dude. It was Saturday morning. I got myself up at 8:30. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking.
Yeah, you
Do
called
this
me.
podcast.
I called you and I woke you up.
I
dude.
was asleep, dead asleep.
I called this boy. I said, "Good morning, Mikey.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go record a podcast?"
Hell yeah, dog.
I was not ready.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't. No.
So you
That's
just finished your egg whites and your fruit. What's next on the schedule? What did you do yesterday?
Oh, yesterday? Dude, we
So
have
I'm
like so
assuming-
many threads going on. I can't even...
I was gonna talk about how long that probably took
Which
eating the food at your work. Probably 20 minutes, half hour.
I've actually been trying to eat more slowly, so yeah, like 20 minutes.
Chew more.
I'm trying to chew more, yeah.
You gotta chew.
That's cool. You're able to be conscious of all these things. Like that's something I would be conscious of, and then I'd start eating and totally forget about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it
It's
only
like my
goes so
grandma
well.
always said, if you don't chew, you're gonna have weird poo.
What else did she say, Mike?
I think she was talking about her tits.
Yeah.
She's like, you got to chew on these titties.
I've got some
you don't
veiny
chew.
nipples and you need to chew.
Or, oh,
She was telling you that when you were like...
Yeah.
She was your wet nurse.
Yeah, they need to break up these rusty dips.
Well, she wasn't a nurse. Mike turned her into a wet nurse pretty quick.
She listens.
Oh, your grandma listens?
I don't think so.
I know your mom listens to every app.
So what did you do after breakfast?
After breakfast, so I was like looking up how to be a model, looking up how to be an actor.
What'd you learn?
You can do it, dude.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely.
It's hella
Go
hard
for
though.
it.
You
It
need to
seems
get a
hard.
portfolio. You need to do all this shit.
It just seems like a tough industry to get into.
Yeah.
I can't say I've thought about it for myself. I have
Yeah.
a weird face. I used to think I was good looking, and then
You guys are good looking guys too. You want to fuck?
not enough, dude. Not enough to sell anything.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for, like, humbling us.
I really feel like you're looking down on us at this point. You're like,
We're little gerbil people.
yeah, dude. I couldn't model. I got a scratch on my
You
face.
can model for like PacSun.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks. I do shop at PacSun.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I have more like Carhartt vibes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Do your listeners know what you look like?
Sort of. Some of our listeners like see us at we have a couple listeners who all see like at shows, and they'll come up to me and they'll want to tell me like their favorite parts of the episodes, which is sick as fuck. And they're just like people I don't usually know, never know.
I mean, also if you follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, we post at Like an Adult Podcast on Instagram, Facebook. I mean, we put up all those pictures all the time.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows you want to plug or anything you're going to be doing?
I'm doing my show once a month, which I need to get you guys on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the next one is Wednesday the 22nd, 7 to 9, Skylark.
Okay.
We got another one Wednesday the 26th of February, 7 to 9 at Skylark.
Nice.
And after that, these are both free. After that, we're probably going to do weekly.
Really? You think
Yeah,
so?
which is
Nice.
hella exciting.
So it's going well? Like you're getting
It's
the
going real
audience
good,
out
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Nice.
Which is good. I'll get you guys both
That's
up.
sick, dude.
Fucking double header Santa Rosa.
Ow! Dude, I love it. North Bay Invasion.
We like carpooling.
Yeah.
So much. It's really the only reason I do this.
For the long car rides.
Just like driving and eating sunflower seeds and
Yeah.
chatting away.
Put that in your hinge, dude.
Yeah. There's a couple
Likes
of
carpooling.
Are you on the dating apps?
I was off for a while, and then I was in India for 2 weeks, and I was
Oh yeah, we tried to record with
so
you.
horny. And
yeah.
at the end,
nothing like India to make you horny.
Dude, I went to Hawaii for a couple weeks two
hell yeah.
years ago. I was so horny in Hawaii, dude. I
Yeah.
jerked off like 3 times a day.
Yes,
it
dude,
was
I jerked
insane.
off so much.
Something about being elsewhere. I'm like, I need to fuck, dude.
But here's the difference with Hawaii and India.
Yeah.
It's like you were probably jerking off to the hot people walking around. I was jerking off to like the frustration of having nothing. I was like, I need something. I was so much porn. Also, porn is blocked in India, so I had to scour.
shit.
It's blocked in India?
I had to, most of the porn websites are blocked in India, so I had to look
Most
for,
of them.
Yeah, so you know how like there's like Pornhub and Xham's, whatever. Like,
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard of it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow, Mike, for your some websites have like a .com, but some websites have like a .desi, which is like the Indian version.
Like
so
a
they have,
.gov.
Yeah, it's like a .gov.
It's like the
for India.
.gov. Okay.
So I had to look for those.
But they have them?
Are you gonna edit this out? I don't know what you're gonna keep, what you're gonna edit out. Feel free.
Oh,
to
it's
put
all
it
in.
Okay, it's all in.
If that's all right. I mean, is it breaking the law what you did in India?
No, not at all.
Well, then,
I don't give a
yeah.
fuck.
Breaking the law. Breaking
Oh,
the
you're just
law.
afraid about people hearing that you watch porn?
No. I'm just like, what is good content?
This is great content.
Okay, good.
I'm objective, though.
Yeah.
I'm subjective, I guess.
So you're in India. How's the dating sites in India?
So most of them are not. Most of the ones that are here don't work there. They don't have a problem there.
Yeah.
Tinder works, but the other ones don't.
You're just swiping on everyone like 3,000 miles away.
Yeah, no, they just won't let you do it. And then like I swiped through like the Tinder chicks, and they were all
How do people meet each other
Ooh, not good.
generally?
No.
well. Big thing I think still is
Arranged marriages?
marriage thing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
talking to my cousin, and
You
it's
know-
semi-arranged now.
And then what I've heard is semi-arranged marriages. Like I've heard from people who are in them, and like I think Aziz even talks about it. Is like it's not a terrible way to go. You know, like these days, like in America, like we try to like find like that perfect person, and we go through all this bullshit, and we fucking do this and that, and make all these mistakes, and fucking have all these hardships.
Yes.
But then when you just get paired up with somebody, and you're kind of like, hey, our
Based on all
family
these,
and
like-
your family kind of get along, and like, this is gonna work out, and you just sort of make it work.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool. Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to get arranged marriage.
I'm waiting for my parents to just pick out a lady for me.
Yo, your parents are slacking, dog. Why
I know.
not? Be
What are they
slacking.
doing?
Yeah. Have you guys read Modern Romance?
No.
The book
No.
by Aziz, where he talks about
I haven't read a book in a while.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I read a book recently, The Ethical Slut. I'm dead serious.
It was my memoir.
It's a book I wrote, and I'm trying to get the word out.
It's a picture book. It is graphic.
That's a real book.
Yeah.
It's a good
It's a
book.
scratch and sniff.
It
Yeah.
talks about how you can how there's a lot of different types of relationships that can exist, and monogamy isn't necessarily
Okay.
the way to go. I don't know if I don't know what I believe generally. I'm just I'm out in the wind, baby.
Yeah, you're figuring
Okay.
it
I'm
out.
free flowing, dude.
Just loose.
I'm a loose goosey in these roaring 20s, dude.
Should I read it, and should I like relay it back to Mike, you know?
You should.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would like an audio book of like someone else records for me.
But I don't want the exact words. I want somebody who read the book who's giving me a
Like
synopsis.
the gist of it.
Just give me the
I'll
spark
vomit
notes.
it out like Mama Bird.
I want it to
style
be
with
a
words.
minute at the most.
Real quick.
Fuck more. That's the gist.
That's basically it. It's like
Put your
fuck more.
penis in
Yeah.
weird places.
I'm trying to, but like...
And be
yeah.
comfortable with who you're fucking other people too. That's the tough thing.
Are you
right?
guys into, like, non-monogamy? Because I'm hella into...
Are you into that?
Yeah, I want to do it more, but like...
I gotta say, like, I'm open to it. The idea of it itself seems like I don't know if it's something I could really do if I know myself. Like, if I really cared, I would have to have different what's it called? Fucking standards or
You could never do it, Chris.
I could do it.
You are one of the most...
I would have to get into a relationship with different fucking an understanding.
Yeah.
Without a different understanding of like that's my pussy. You know what I mean?
I don't think I could do because I couldn't pull. I couldn't pull it.
Yeah,
out.
it would
Like,
be uneven.
it would be way
It
uneven.
would suck when it was uneven.
Yeah, that's how it always...
She's going out. She's getting just fucking having a good time.
I'm just
Yeah.
playing Call of Duty and she's just fucking getting plowed, dude. That would suck.
I mean, I'm prestige.
You're plowing dudes on Call of Duty.
yeah.
I'm playing Call of Duty. She is fucking getting plowed in her duty.
I think realistically though, it wouldn't work for me. I think you're right, Mike. I don't know. I don't think it would work for me long term. I'm open to it, like
That's
dating
just
wise.
because if you feel like you could pull as much as she could. I
Exactly.
Think that,
If I felt like if I was content with the amount of partners I was receiving as well, then I might be able to live with it.
yeah.
100%.
So I think what you got to do is get to a point where you know how to pull.
I get to
at
the point. I got to
level
get to the point where I'm irresistible.
Yeah. At that point, and then that relationship is really just based on like connection and emotion.
Yeah.
And like, when does that ever happen? Am I right, fellas? What are your
Come back.
What are your like go-to lines when you were using the dating sites?
Do you do well with girls? How do you do with the ladies?
Just plow right through my question.
Well, this leads into the question. It's like a prelude to the question.
yeah,
like it's a
Like, I
prelude that
asked
goes
the
out.
question. That's a completely
But
different question.
But I feel like this will get this adds into it.
Do you
Like I
want
feel
to
like
fight?
I'm trying to bump it.
Mom and Dad, stop.
I'm trying to bump it.
This is a good question. So I don't know how I'm doing because I don't know how I'm doing relative to other dudes, right? But
How do you feel like you're doing?
I feel like I'm doing better than I have been in my life. But like, here's the thing, man. I only shoot my shot when I know there's like a 90% chance the shot is gonna be sunk.
So you don't plant seeds?
I do plant seeds, but like I only shoot the shot when I'm so.
By planting seeds, I mean coming inside. No, I know, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Planting
No,
seeds.
you're going to the truck farm. It's a guaranteed catch.
Yeah,
Yeah. This lake is stocked, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
yeah. So
But you have a good success rate generally
when
you shoot your shot.
Yeah. At that point, it's kind of like
You're
pretty
just a little
straightforward to
bit
do from there.
hesitant sometimes.
Yeah, it's like most of what I'm getting these days is like it's either through an app or through a friend of a friend, or it's through like someone coming on real hard to me, whether it's through like comedy or like whatever. But it's usually not me like going up to chicks at a bar shooting a bunch of shots and then
No,
getting rejected. That's never fun.
I don't think
That's a
I've
tough game.
ever
to play.
really done that.
You have
I've done that. You know
Well,
what I
that's
did?
because you're
one
like
time?
7, dog. You don't
Yeah.
give time.
I am 12 years old.
Dude, when I was 18,
You grow fast.
I walked up to a girl who was reading alone in the park and said, "Hey, I think you're really attractive. Can I get your number?" And she gave me her number, dude. Straight up. I had big dick energy when I was 18. Like I didn't give a fuck, dude.
How'd that go?
I texted her for a while, and then that night I actually got a fucking possession of marijuana ticket, and I told her that happened, and she was like, "Oh, that sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, and I'm only 18." She's like, "Oh my god, what?" She's like, "I'm 27. Bye." She was like, "Bye. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore." But she took I got her number. She talked to me for a minute. So,
Yeah.
But I've never had that confidence again to just walk up to a girl and be like,
only
"Hey,
have-
I
only
think you're
have it
hella
once.
cute." Yeah, no, I never did it again. I'll have confidence if like you said with comedy. If somebody sees you do comedy, it's like
Yeah.
it's like now it's kind of warmed up.
Yeah, they're like batting the eyelashes. You're like, I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen me at the cult. You know what's up. You know who holds the power in this town.
Just see me at Spanky's, be like, you see this fucking shit over here? I fucking co-host.
I still want to know how the rest of your day went.
Oh, shit. Did we talk about your line? Do you have lines like on your dating apps? Do you say like lines to people?
No. It's all about personalizing it. It's all about
making it personal,
personalizing it, and then it's just like moving to the date like after like 2-3 messages. Like blah,
that's
blah,
big.
blah, blah,
Don't get
yeah.
lost in this fucking convo world.
Yeah.
You know it can happen.
Yeah, but the hard thing is too like how the people like busy and shit. Like scheduling takes like a couple.
Bitches be
That's never
busy.
Sexy. Yeah, bitches be busy, dog.
Yeah. It's kind of sexy if like you're both kind of busy, you both got a lot going
and
on.
comedy dudes be busy. Yeah.
And that's why I'll tell you what, in like these, if I am going to get into another relationship soon, it's going to have these standards of I'm focusing on comedy, and that's number one, and that's why this shouldn't be a monogamous
Are you a
thing.
relationship guy?
Yeah, big time. Big time, yeah.
Can't be doing that.
I know. I'm changing.
Yeah,
I'm changing. I'm evolving from that. I'm not so
You're
much.
becoming a cold person.
Oh yeah, my heart is black.
They call me Inky.
Inky, the dark one.
But my jokes are white.
What
about you? Are you
me? A lot of relationships usually don't last very long. Very short term, like 2-month relationships.
Yeah. What do you think that is?
25-inch dick.
Yeah.
That's probably the issue. Yeah.
It's way too long. It's very.
You know what the issue is? My dick is too big.
It's very skinny.
They call me the Impaler.
Very skinny, but very, very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like spaghetti.
It's like one of those like hiking poles.
Yeah, it's sharp.
Yeah.
At the
You have
very
no
least.
problems getting up mountains.
No problems, dude.
I got like
Train
attachment
birds,
issues.
sure.
I stay together for a long time with girls.
Have you heard about attachment theory?
No.
Check it out.
Please tell me. Tell me now and ruin my life.
Okay. So it's like, maybe it's made up, but like they did some research on like people have like different attachment styles and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember the names now, but there's some that are like, you're good. There's one that's like, you're good. There's one that's like, you're in the middle. And the last is like, you're a needy bitch. And it sounds like you're the last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm a little needy bitch, but I'm definitely trying to get better at that. I'm definitely trying to be more sufficient and more just like okay with being myself and just alone, and not needing somebody else to like tell me that I like that they love me to feel good about myself. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of stupid.
You don't need hugs.
No.
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 Get out of here, Ma.
I need alone time.
Get out of here, Mike's grandma. Titties.
You're so weird. What are you doing in my house? How'd you get in here?
Aren't you dead?
I thought you died.
I haven't seen you in years. And
Is this how The Walking Dead starts?
Oh God, I thought you were.
practically.
Are most episodes of the pod this deep?
No, actually, I think we've kind of like got pretty deep on this one.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Pretty sad. Hopefully,
I don't know if it's sad, dude. I feel good. Like I said, I'm radiant today, dude.
Yeah, this
I
is
feel
therapy,
fucking-
dog. Free therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like spring is coming. You feel it?
You're like a groundhog.
it's
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah.
I see my fucking shadow, dude. Yeah.
It's a good place to be, dude.
Mike, you know what energy you have right now?
No idea.
You know, like daytime radio DJs.
Mm-hmm.
There's like two of them, and one like does like the freaky sound effects.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
I'm a freaky sound effect kind of guy.
But I like it. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. I've done a lot to really make this vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you grew into your personas on this podcast?
For sure, I just
For
become.
sure.
I become a character. It happened a long time ago.
It's all an act.
This is me all the time. There's no other person. And that's been the way since I was like 7.
Yeah.
It has been cool after doing like over 100 episodes. Like me and Mike just kind of like get on the mic and then get down to business. Now,
Yeah.
you know.
100 episodes.
Something has it been that much?
Well, of like an adult, it's a little less.
We used to do 2 episodes a week,
Oh, wow.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Now we're doing this just 1 hour.
Yeah.
With Vishal Kal.
Yeah.
And we're over, baby.
Thanks for being on here so much.
Oh, we're done?
That's all it is.
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be.
hell
Anything else
yeah.
you want to say? Anything else you want to talk about?
This was really fun.
It's a great time, man.
Yeah.
I do. Thanks for inviting. Thanks for having us in your home. It's very nice.
You guys want like an RX bar? You want some more coffee? You want some water?
An RX bar? I'll take an RX bar, dude.
I just want to say, guys, keep on listening. iTunes, rate, review. We're going to be doing a live podcast at Mutiny Radio.
Oh, very cool.
For the fucking Mutiny Radio Festival, March 4th, I want to say.
Yeah.
Come out, support.
Like an adult, the podcast, it's me